Whoa, what a view.
Bicheno
Wale Lookout. Here we go, we're at the lookout. Can you see any whales? Whales ahoy! Who was Wabedebar? At a time of conflict and bloodshed between white settlers and Aborigines, Wabedebar was an Aboriginal woman who won the love and respect of the local residents. A storm suddenly blew up whilst Wabedebar and two sealers were fishing. The boat was smashed up and 1 kilometre from shore. Wabedebar grabbed her injured husband and helped him to shore, then plunged back into the heavy sea and managed exhausted to get the other man back to shore. Mark Stevens, local historian. Wabedebar was buried near the shore in 1832 and honoured 23 years later by a gravestone. Sadly, despite the respect shown after her death, Wabedebar's remains were removed by scientists in 1893 and never returned. Oh, that's no good. The track to this lookout was built in the early 1800s, so a watcher could search the horizon for the spouts of passing whales. Much has changed since those whaling and sealing days, but people still climb here to enjoy the view over Wobbs Bay below. Bicheno around 1912, when access was still mainly by sea. Dense forests grew down to the shore. Locals advised against building the jetty in such an exposed position. Constructed in 1899, it was rarely used and dismantled by the 1920s. The wealth of nature, Bicheno residents treasure the natural beauty of the bush and a chance to walk along so many tracks within the town boundaries. Whales ahoy! In winter and spring each year, migrating southern right or humpback whales may be passing the Bicheno coast. On your way to the next platform, look for the iron climbing spikes on an old dead tree. During the whaling period, a lookout person would raise a flag from the tree to alert whalers waiting at several stations below. The chase would then begin to hunt down the sighted whale. Noted East Coast author Louisa Meredith, visiting Wobbs Bay in 1853, was shocked by the squalor of the whaling stations. Skeletons of huts and skeletons of whales stood side by side, and with greasy barrels in long and black disarray and remains of putrid carcasses steaming in the sunshine, formed one scene of dirt, desolation and disgust, contrasting powerfully with the clean, bright crags, snow-white beach and the pure, brilliant character of the surrounding scenery. By 1856, another visitor, F.J. Cockburn, found the whaling stations completely deserted. Till within the past few years, whales were found in plenty, but they were pursued so mercilessly they had almost disappeared. Some 30 boats used to go out formerly after whales, but now there are no boats and no whales. There are 3 or 4 houses, a small inn and a store for the benefit of the men employed in the coal mines 5 miles off. Today all whales are protected and are slowly increasing in number. Alright, let's move on. I might just take a photo